Hi guys, how are you today? Nice, right? I hope you guys are having a great week so far. It has been the weather this weekend for me is a blessing. Here in New York, we don't get that much of the warmer weather. So anytime I have warm weather, it always puts me in a fabulous mood. And today I'm doing another pick a card. So today's topic is, what does your person fear the most in this connection? Okay, so this might be a little triggering. So I'm just going to give you a warning ahead of time. I do get a lot of people that do state, though, that a lot of my readings are very healing for you guys. And I feel very, very happy on that as well. And I just wanted to do this reading today. So I am still doing the raffle, guys. Don't forget to enter the raffle, comment, and subscribe, okay? And then you can look at the community post and see, like, what is it that is in the running right now. I think the shadow reading is in the running. But take a look. If you're watching this reading, because it is a timeless reading after today's date, that's fine. I will probably have another raffle going on for that current read. If you hear something crazy in the background, that's just my cat enjoying her life. Okay, she's running around having a grand old time, playing with her toys and stuff like that. I sprayed a little catnip on some of her things, okay, just to have her run around because she needs to lose a couple of pounds. Anyway, so I am using cards again today as headers. I do say that they're not part of the reading. However, I can't guarantee that because sometimes these cards always seem to tie into the readings. So I picked out this beautiful deck today to use as my headers for you guys. And this is a deck. It's called the Sacred Destiny Oracle. It really is a very, very nice deck. Beautiful, beautiful cards. Very pretty. And I just got these actually not too long ago, like maybe a week ago. So I haven't used these yet on my channel. But when I was intuitively picking out 3 cards face down, of course, and I flipped these over and I'm like, wow, these are beautiful header messages for the reading. So pick out a card that you think most is going to probably be what you feel is the issue in your connection, okay? Because remember, this is what your person fears the most. So maybe they're afraid of change. Maybe they're afraid of going with the flow. Maybe they're afraid of things just going to a halt. So pick out what you feel resonates with you the most. And the second part of the reading, I will be using this shadow deck, this Twin Flame shadow deck. Like I said, I bought a ton of decks, about a total of, I have like 8 decks from this person, from Mystic Moon. So I absolutely love indie decks. I love self-published decks. Of course, I love the mass decks because this is a mass deck here, but I just love to support other people. And I just feel that because I bought so many decks, why not incorporate them into my readings? And this is a shadow deck, which I am actually very surprised because I never really thought I would be that into a shadow deck, but I found it to be very useful, okay? Because sometimes we need to look at some of those things that no one wants to talk about, right? So this is basically going to be your person's shadows. What are their fears in regards to this connection that may be, preventing this connection from moving forward in the way that you'd like? So again, guys, this is a general reading. So it may or may not resonate. If it doesn't resonate, guys, you feel like this is not your energy or this is too triggering for you, you do not have to watch this. You can always watch this at a later time when you've gathered your thoughts and you're ready to hear these messages. I don't know what's going to come out in this reading today, okay? So I'm just going to let you know ahead of time. It could be triggering. Also, as well, I could be picking up on maybe your fears in this connection. So maybe one of these things that we're going to talk about today is a phobia of yours, okay? So that can happen. Roles can be reversed. Again, there's so many other YouTube readers if this doesn't resonate. Plus, I also have other readings on my channel that might be of help to you. But I do really want to say here, though, is that I truly feel deep down that this is going to just help you, okay? Because in the long run, we need to know the light, and we also need to know things that we also have to work on, because remember, we're all imperfect, perfect, right? No one's going to be in a perfect situation all the time. So these would be the fears, but they can also be blockages as well as to why this person is having an issue in this connection. What is preventing them from being that, ultimate partner for you, okay? And of course, you might have your own fears, but again, we're not talking about those fears today. This is all about what your person is fearing the most, okay? So I have 3 cards here. The first card here is for pile 1, transformation. Second is flow for pile 2. And third is stillness for pile 3. Okay, so I'm going to get started on this reading. I'm not even going to pause the video to, because why? I'm just moving these header cards. I only like to pause it when I'm cleaning up the mess. Okay, so if you chose pile 1, what does your person fear the most in this connection? Ooh, okay. So you chose the beautiful card of transformation, which we all know can be similar to, let's say, the death's energy in tarot. So just from looking at this card, I can say that your person is probably very much fearing change. Maybe there's some things within themselves that they need to change, okay? They may have toxic behaviors. Maybe they're holding on from things from the past. Maybe they're just afraid of change in general. Maybe they're afraid of your relationship changing. Maybe they're just, afraid of, because sometimes people don't let relationships get to the deep level because they're afraid of the changes that may occur because of that, right? So they might keep this connection at a very superficial level, not allowing you to get super deep with them or very close. And of course, that is a fear of not allowing people to get close to them. So they might try to just keep everything, very light-hearted, casual dating. And of course, I'm not going to judge if you are out there and you just want a casual date. That's awesome. But there are some people that do want a longer, more deep, fulfilling relationship. And I feel that this person, a major blockage and fear for this person is the fact that they are afraid of change. They're afraid of letting themselves go. They're afraid of blossoming, okay? They're afraid of you seeing their vulnerable side. There's a fear here of you getting too close for them, okay, to them. So I'm going to take a look in this deck. But before I do that, and I really get into the heart of the reading, if you can close your eyes as I shuffle, and I'm going to meditate as well, and picture yourself surrounded by warm white light. And the reason why I ask this, guys, is because I want to pick up on the highest vibrational energy between you and your person. Plus the white light also protects your energy as well. Anytime that you're watching a reading, your energy is being exposed in a sense because you are part of the collective. So we're keeping everything high vibe. Even though this is a shadow reading, we're still getting the messages from the divine, okay? Whether it's good messages or bad messages, it's still coming from a higher place, from your higher self. So always remember that, okay? Low shadow readings or lower vibrational, what you think to be lower vibrational readings, as long as the reader is tapping from the divine, you know that the information is coming for your highest good. So this is meant to help you, okay, in this situation, either help you grow from it, maybe help you move on, whatever it is. This is spirit wanting you to know this information, okay? So I'm going to go deeper into this. And what does your person fear the most, okay? So this could be triggering. I'm just warning you, they're afraid of change. So spirit, for pile 1, what does their person fear the most in this connection? Let's begin. You can, of course, open up your eyes. Oh, they're void. Oh, they're void. Wow. Oh, okay. So this pretty much ties into the transformation. They're feeling void. They feel empty. Emptiness, my loves. Your person doesn't have a fear of theirs, is that they feel like they're emotionless, okay? Like they don't have it in them to really have a strong and stable relationship. okay? They fear this. This is why they're fearing this transformation. They're fearing that if you get too close to them, you're going to see this energy of them being very cold. I feel like your person is feeling that they just basically, they have a soul, but it's like they're just going through the motions, guys, of everyday life. They're not even putting that much energy into this, okay? And they really feel that maybe something in the past hurt them, so they're not capable of having that warm, loving, and joyous connection with you, okay? There's nothing here. There's just a person, but there's no soul, okay? And that's how they feel. So something probably really hurt them in the past that is making them feel this way. And this is a big fear of theirs, the fear of not being able to love, the fear of not being able to open up. And then thus, that is also a fear of transformation, okay? So let's look into another fear of theirs on what are the things that they fear the most. Wow, okay. So your person needs some TLC. Oh, wow. Wow. Okay, guys, your person is some really harsh energy. They don't feel like they deserve you at all. Your person is feeling very low on themselves, very down. They feel pitiful. They feel desperate. They feel alone. And because of this, it's making them feel very sad and very angry. My thought is, and my feeling is here, is that you probably get a very weird, spotty connection with this person. So maybe one day you're in it, it's great. The next day they just pick up and disappear. And it's like you're left to try to figure out why. Why are you trying to have to puzzle together this person? You feel like there's pieces that are missing here. And this is really because deep down, guys, your person does not like themselves. And that's why they're afraid of change. This is what they're fearing. They're fearing of being pitiful, of you thinking that they're just a loser. I know this is so triggering. Wow. And this, of course, because this is such a deep message, guys, your person might never, ever tell you anything like this. I mean, this is deep, dark, going into the deepest of their world feelings right now. Wow. I'm not going to lie, guys. This is very intense energy. Your person is crying out for help, but they're doing it in the darkness. They don't even feel comfortable talking about this with a lot of people. Your person may have also reached out to a therapist, or maybe seeking out therapy to help deal with their problems. Why are they so emotionally cold and closed off? This is a big fear, guys, a really big fear of you just feeling or looking. Their biggest fear as to why they don't let you come close to them is that they feel that you are going to look at them like they are the biggest loser in the world. I swear. And so they push you away. Instead of bringing you closer to them, they just push you away. And you want them to change. You want them to transform. I feel like you've been basically a rock for this person, and they just keep pushing you further and further away. Let's see what else. Yeah. So what they do is that they keep this connection stagnant. They don't let it move. It stays stuck. This connection is stuck because this person is not moving it. I feel like I said, this is back and forth energy. One day it's hot, next day it's cold, and it'll probably be cold for a few days, maybe longer than that. You might even be in a separation with this person. You might not be talking to them. They might have suddenly ghosted you. Whatever it is, they just put the halts here. It's like they can't speak. You see how this guy's mouth is completely closed. This person cannot speak to you. And this has nothing to do, I feel, with what's going on in the world, because I feel like this energy was also going on before them. And if you just met this person, I feel that this energy is still profound. Okay? This is very, very, very strong energy here. Extremely potent and strong. Your person is afraid to talk to you about these things, about their feelings, about their wants, their needs, their desires, because they really feel that they have nothing to offer you. They feel that they are not, that you are so far up on a pedestal compared to them. They are feeling pitiful. They're feeling loveless. They're feeling unlovable. They are just feeling so down upon themselves. And they are so afraid of this change. And you've offered this person love with this beautiful rose here. I feel like you've tried to talk to this person. You've tried to tell them, listen, I'm here for you. I will help you. You tried everything in your power to get them to open up because you truly do care about this person and you love them. Oh, man. They must have gone through something very traumatic. Your person here might have gone through something very, very, very traumatic. And I think in the past, they might have done things to other people and connections that were very irresponsible. Again, I see it. I feel an energy that will have no problem just suddenly ghosting and just disappearing or just totally self-sabotaging this, okay? And that is because this person has done things. They just don't like themselves. So they act like a complete idiot to push you away. I feel like this person is basically begging you to leave them. I'm telling you the truth. This person is basically like, get away from me. I am not worth it. I'm ignoring you. I'm not doing anything that you want. I am just completely blocked out. 1050%. Why are you still here? Kind of energy. Wow. This is insane. This is insane. Wow. They feel literally like they're dead inside. And the thought of a connection repels them. I'm just being straight up honest with you guys. You know I don't lie. A thought of being in any connection, the thought of being close to someone, the thought of allowing them in, a thought of making real love, okay? Not just passionate sex, real love. This person is capable of having some sort of activity in the bedroom and intimacy, but they keep it on a very cold level. Again, because they're afraid. They feel dead inside. They feel like they're just a skeleton. They don't understand, why would you want to be with me? I have no life. I have no feelings. I am a void. They really are repelled by love. Something really must have happened to this person, guys. They maybe were in a connection, maybe a marriage that really failed tremendously, and it just left them in that pitiful energy. And they probably made a vow to themselves that they would never, ever be in that kind of connection like that again. That they would never allow themselves to get that close to someone again. This is a defense mechanism. You see all this water here? This person has all these beautiful emotions and they hide it. They lock it in a box because they will never let someone see them like that again. I think this person's ex or someone from their past made a complete and utter fool of them. And because of that, they are so fearful of letting you in, letting other people in. I feel that they're okay with their friends and family, but at that point, I honestly feel still, they kind of keep a distance from people. Wow. Wow. They're repelled. Don't get mad, guys, for me saying this. This person is repelled by this connection. They are haunted from their past, okay? They're haunted. See, this is like almost like an energy of two people that are dead. They're haunted by what happened to them in the past completely. And at times, I'm going to tell you the truth too, another thing they fear is that they feel that you might be a little, I'm sorry about the glare, guys. You might be a little forceful, okay? And I don't think that you're meaning to do this. I don't see you as trying to do something that you feel would be wrong. I feel that you think that you're trying to help this person. However, this person really feels that you might be trying to push this connection a little too much. And because of that, it's even pushing them away even further. This person does, I'm not going to lie, guys, this person does need some sort of help. And I think this might be even out of your hands. I'm telling you the truth, okay? This person is really in a bad place. And they are fearful of any kind of change. Whatever life they built for themselves, they're okay with, but they're afraid to even let you anywhere near them, anywhere near them. You'll only get so far before they slam that door in your face. And they do have emotions in here because of that beautiful card here. With all this water, they do have feelings and they have emotions, but they keep them to themselves. They won't, oh, everything's falling. Okay, that's a sign. They keep them to themselves. Wow. Okay, that just fell right down, and that to me is basically saying that this person has fallen for you, but they keep it to themselves. I believe in what spirit does and things like this, okay? So that's a sign. They do have feelings here with this force, with this here. Repelled, all this water, but they're holding you away. They're keeping you at bay because they don't want you to get too close. And they're really afraid of this transformation. Okay, they really, really, really are afraid of it. And that I can say, my beautiful souls, is pile 1 because Spirit ended that reading. But they basically, when I was saying your person has feelings, the fallings of the cards, I'm going to say is a sign that they've fallen for you. But they will not let you get close to them at all. At all. And I truly feel that the best advice for you is, in all honesty, you know what? Let's find out what would they say to you. Hold on. I wasn't even going to use this deck in this reading, but you know what? I have the twin flame messages. It's all from the same person. The same deck's from the same person. Let me just, I feel like I'm drawn to pull a few cards because this was such a shade reading that maybe you can understand why this person is acting this way. Spirit, give me something. Why is this person acting this way? Why are they so fearful of this change? Let me see. Okay, they feel that just a lot of things are basically unsaid between the both of you. Okay? There's a lot of things that the two of you cannot say to one another, and I think a majority is because of this person. Not being able to deal with their changes in the life, not being able to deal with your relationship, being repelled by it, pushing it away. So they're aware that there's so many things that between the both of you, you guys have not been able to say. Okay, let's see what else here. Okay, so this person is saying they need to go their own way for a while. Okay, so I can see this. Your person really is needing healing big, big time. Okay, not minor, big time. This is like big, big time healing here. Because there were so many shadows here. Let's see what else. One more message on what your person would want to say to you. I guess I'm going to add this in all the readings. I didn't intend to, but what else would this person for pile 1 want to say to them? It all comes down to timing. Okay, so that's a positive way to end this reading. So what this is saying to me If it all comes down to timing, maybe someday, guys, in the future, your person will be able to possibly open up. Okay? They might not be stuck in this shadowy, woe is me, I'm a big hot mess energy forever. Okay? They might be able to change and transform. Okay? They might be able to. So, we'll see. We'll see, okay? But I hope that this gave you some clarity today. So if this reading resonated with you, please comment down below, like, share, subscribe. Don't forget, guys, to hit the notification bell so you can be notified of when I go live and when I upload, okay? Personal readings are down below. And if you want to enter the raffle, it's only up until today is the 16th, so it ends today. Please subscribe to the channel and comment down below and look at the community board, okay? So that way you can see what is being raffled off, because I want you guys to get the best things ever of what you want, okay? So I love you guys. Have an absolutely wonderful weekend, wonderful week. Feel safe, feel love. Have a great day, guys. I love you guys. Bye. Mwah. All right, I'm continuing because the cards just cleared themselves. All right. Hi guys, how are you? So the title of this reading is, what does your person fear the most in this connection? This is going to be a triggering reading, guys, okay? So I'm going to let you know this ahead of time. If these messages today are too much for you to handle, I would suggest maybe watching this at a later date when you think you are ready, okay? I do not want you to be upset about the messages today. These messages are meant to give you guidance on what you should do within your own connection, okay? So you guys chose this beautiful card called Flow. So already this is a fear of your person just going with the flow and moving this connection forward, okay? Or allowing this connection to even move at all. There might be a stillness here. There might be some quiet moments between the both of you. Nighttime might be especially important between the both of you. There might be some communication that happens at night. But your person is actually afraid of moving this forward. You know, they're in it, but they have a fear of going to the next level, okay? Like of actually bringing this connection, let's say, from a friendship to a relationship, or to, you know, a relationship to, let's say, moving in, so on and so forth, okay? Maybe they fear that if they move too soon in this connection that they can destroy everything here, okay? There might be a fear of that as well. And there also might be some secrets and some confusion here because we have the moon's energy out here as well. So I'm going to go deeper into what are your person's fears in this connection. What do they fear the most? But before I do that, please close your eyes and picture yourself surrounded by warm white light. And the reason why I do this, guys, is because I want to pick up on the highest vibrational energy between you and your person. Okay? So, all right, this is a shadow reading. So just because we're talking shadow does not mean I'm not tapping into the energy from the divine. I only want to tap into higher vibrational energy, okay? But in order for me to do that, I'm going to have a clear channel between you and me. Okay, so when you picture that warm white light, that basically protects your energy, protects my energy, and also allows me to tap into your energy from your higher self and your person's higher self, so I can give you the most accurate reading. Okay, so when you're finished picturing yourself surrounded by that beautiful warm white light, of course, open up your eyes so you can see this reading. So what does your person fear the most in this connection? Let me see. Okay, so what does your person fear the most? Two cards came out. Very interesting. So your person has a fear. Okay, hold on a minute. These cards are flying everywhere today. Your person has a fear of being embarrassed. Okay, they have a fear of being embarrassed here. They don't want to be embarrassed. I just feel your person is so concerned about what other people think about you, about them, and about this connection that they have a fear of it. Okay? So they might be afraid to take this to the next level because they might come from a very judgmental family or even friend group that pretty much scrutinizes everything that they do. And because of that, they're afraid to speak up, the cowardly energy, okay? So your person, I feel here, does want to be involved in this connection. There might not be so much action, but I do feel they want to be involved here. But a big fear of theirs is that they don't want to displease others because they're afraid of speaking up. They're afraid of letting people know how they feel about you and about, you know, this connection in general. So there is an aspect here where your connection might be, in effect, maybe a little forbidden. Maybe you two are different age groups. Maybe you guys live in another country with a different culture. There might be cultural differences, you know, religious differences, you know, status differences. And maybe your person is embarrassed by that, okay? Maybe, for example, maybe you come from a very good family and they don't, and they're embarrassed of that, okay? And they're afraid of telling you and speaking up. Maybe it's the opposite. Maybe this person comes from a great family and maybe, you know, you are a wonderful person, but maybe, you know, there's a lot of people that do come from broken homes, and I'm not judging anyone that comes from a broken home at all because we're all equal here. We're all imperfect, perfect. But maybe that's another scenario here where you do come from a broken home and this person is expected to come home with a picture perfect person, or their family's like, don't bring them home at all. And there are people that do have families that are like that. Absolutely. So this is a big, big fear of this person. Having this relationship exposed, having this relationship pretty much be put on display. And they're afraid of speaking up with the cowardly energy. Okay, so your person's a chicken, bottom line. They're afraid to go with the flow and allow this connection to flow freely because they're afraid of what other people might say or think. And instead of just standing up for themselves, they're a coward. They can't. They can't just say, listen, this is who I'm choosing to love, and either love me or leave me. Person can't do that. Because I guess these other people in their life have a very strong pull over them, very strong influence. Let's see what else. Does this person fear in pile 2? Unavailable. Okay, so I am getting 2 messages here for this. Your person might be unavailable because they're not going to allow this connection, or they're blocking this connection from moving forward because they're fearful of what people might say, okay, or they're cowardly and they don't want to let this connection move so freely. So in a sense, they're kind of unavailable. They're not allowing themselves to be fully 100% present to you. Another aspect here is maybe your person really is unavailable. Okay, maybe they have not told you this. They're embarrassed to tell you this, and they're afraid to with the cowardly card. Maybe for some of you here, your person might actually be in another relationship. And that is a fear of letting you know that. And that's what's blocking the flow of this energy as well. So there's a few different aspects here that I can talk about, a few different scenarios. Okay. And so they're blocking. Okay. They're blocking this connection from actually moving forward. Okay. Because they might have another person that they have to, answer to. And therefore, they're embarrassed by it because they would not want people to know that they're, let's say, hanging out with you and they're cowardly. They're not speaking up. Obviously, if they're available, if they're in another connection and they're with you, obviously they're not happy there, right? Because if you're happy, you're not going to just go in another connection like that. So they're afraid of telling people how they feel. They're maybe afraid of telling this person, listen, I am no longer in love. I want to move out, or I want to end this connection. And they don't do that because, again, they're afraid of what other people will say and think. That's another big, big factor here. But for others of you, this person is really unavailable because they're not allowing themselves to be fully present for you because, again, they're afraid of what other people might say or think. There's a lot of scenarios that I'm thinking here. Okay, you might be a couple, let's say that's same sex, and this person maybe has not come out yet, okay, to their friends and family, and they're living a lie. And therefore, even though they know who they truly are inside, they're afraid to tell their friends and family. So they stay with a mask on to please other people, and they can't let the world know that this is who they love. It's like they're embarrassed by it, but they shouldn't be. But that's another aspect of them not being fully available. There's a reason why they're not allowing this connection to flow freely. So it's either because of the fact of their family and friends saying things, maybe this person really is unavailable because they're in another connection, or there is a same-sex connection here, and this person has not told people that this is what they want for their life, and they live like a double life. And unfortunately, which is a shame, they're afraid to tell their friends and family who they really are. So they lie to the world and they lie to everyone. But yet in secret, they're absolutely wanting to be with you. But it's blocking the flow because if you're not allowed to go out, let's suppose like your person is kind of preventing you from really moving this connection forward or allowing this connection to flow freely. Like maybe you have to see each other at weird times and so on and so forth. There's an aspect here that's a blockage, right? Because if you're not 150% where you can go hang out in the day, you could either be like, everyone seems to know about this connection, or it's not social media. Not that social media really matters, but you understand where I'm going with this, correct? There's an aspect here where this person is like, they're afraid to let people know. And I hear birds chirping in the background. And every time I hear birds, that means that they're afraid that people are going to talk. So they might come from a family where something like this may be a religion, where they're fearful that regardless of any one of your three scenarios here, they feel that they will have, oh, wow. Wow. That just went right down the floor. They are fearful of what other people are going to say or think. And to them, approval from their family and friends means an awful lot. Okay, some cards just went flying on the floor. So I'm going to tell you what I am here. Another card is medicating. This might be so upsetting for your person, because they cannot freely be themselves with you. They cannot freely just open up to you. They cannot freely tell the world that they're with you. And I think because of this, they might be self-medicating. So your person might be drinking a lot. They might be doing some toxic behaviors, to help alleviate some of their pain here. Because I do feel that whatever this is, it's very painful for them. A part of them really, really, really wants to be with you, but they can't, okay? Because for right now, they just see that it's somehow forbidden. And the only way that they can deal with this pain is by medicating. And I think because she has a wine glass here, I think your person might be drinking a little bit too much lately to help deal with this pain and sorrow. Okay, and another thing that came out here was the card called Haunted. So this haunts them. Your person is in a really... It's a sad energy, okay? Because deep down, I really feel your person wants to be with you. They are yearning for you. They are in love with you. but they can't let the world see this relationship for either fear of their partner finding out, for either fear of their family and friends knowing what's going on and who they chose. So they are so fearful of allowing the world to see who they really want to be with. And I am not saying, guys, that you are by any means someone to be ashamed of. This has nothing to do with you. You are not a person to be ashamed of, but some people do come from very strict families, especially if you're from a country or a religion where there's certain rules, right? And this person was raised to adhere to these rules, and their family will not accept anything that is outside of the rules. Okay, so they have to basically hide. What if there is a connection here where this person might be in an arranged marriage, or you might be in a culture where there are arranged marriages and you have to hide your love because you guys can't be together because your families have not arranged for this. This is the kind of scenarios that I'm feeling here. There's something very forbidden here, okay? And it's blocking the flow of this connection. And I feel like the two of you might be seeing each other at night in secret, or talking at night at secret, okay? It's a secret love affair. This is what I am picking up here. And this is their biggest fear, of letting other people know about what is going on. And the birds are chirping so loudly behind me, which says that they have a family that's going to talk all day and all night about this, and they don't want to deal with the repercussions. So they feel foolish because they feel that they just can't do anything about this. Instead of being completely authentic, taking off their mask and allowing people to see who they truly are and what they want, they would rather stay in this cowardly energy and hide, okay? And I do feel that this person either speaks to you, and if you're not speaking, they want to see you. But there's a part of them that is just cannot be available to you because they're limited. They can't bring you around like certain social circles or so on and so forth. So this is actually a very tricky scenario, okay? And for the small majority of you where your person is already in another connection, they kind of have to tiptoe around and walk on eggshells around you and around this other person. So this person is in a hot mess here, okay? And they feel foolish for allowing other people to rule their life, okay? If they are in a connection and you know about this, they feel foolish for succumbing to their desires, which of course is you. And again, there's nothing to be embarrassed about in regards to you. You have this, whatever this person is feeling has absolutely no bearings on you. I want you to understand that, okay? Because this person is treating you like this, this is not a reflection on you. You keep your crown on, okay? This person has their own issues that they have to deal with. This is their own fears. You are a person that anyone would be definitely 150% proud to be with, but there are some situations where if this person is married or in another relationship, they just can't freely expose you, right? Because then they're known as a cheater, and that's embarrassing to maybe their friends and family. Maybe they come from a certain family where that's just, you can't do that, okay? Religious, anything. They feel foolish for succumbing to their desires because there's a woman here in this card. So they know in regards to you, they want you so bad that they have succumbed to their desires. They allowed their desires, their wants and their needs to take over what they feel is right. And now they feel kind of pity for themselves for allowing themselves to do that. But at the same time, they're in love with you and they want you just as much. Okay, so this is an issue for this person. It's a trigger. And I really feel here this person, you have to say to yourself, Given the situation, are you okay with this? If this person's married, are you okay with being in the dark? That's a scenario. If this person has not come out yet, and maybe let's say you have come out yet, I feel in this situation, maybe you can help your person. Maybe you can share your own personal experiences as to how you told your friends and family about how awesome you are, right? Or maybe if this person is in a religious-ish situation here, an age difference, a cultural, country difference, maybe you can try to help this person, maybe feel more comfortable exposing you to their family and friends. In those last two scenarios, I see that maybe you would want to be a guiding light for them, because I honestly feel, that it's not really, it's just because of a certain fear of wanting people to know like who they truly are. But even in the first scenario, if your person is, unhappily married, why are they staying in a connection that is not, it's not going well? But again, I would advise you to kind of stay out of that, because that turns into a mess. Because there are some people that are in very loving connections, but they just can't help themselves. They have, like addictions, lust addictions. That could be why this person feels foolish as well. You'll know which kind of the coin, is flipped here. You'll know if you're a person that this person is madly in love with, but let's say they're in a connection, they want to stay because of their children. Or that this person, regardless, you may not know. To be honest, you may or may not know. Some people are totally, they just don't know. Or for like the 1 or 2% of you have no idea about any of this, and they've totally kept it mum, and you don't even know what's going on here in general, and you're just confused, and that's why you're watching this reading. But regardless, if you are aware, maybe you want to be a guiding light for this person, try to help them, maybe feel comfortable. Please don't force them. No one wants to be forced. Remember, what is meant for you will come to you kind of relationship thing here. But regardless, I feel here that this person is going to need some time and a little work, okay? So if this reading resonated with you, please comment down below, like, share, and subscribe. If you like a personal reading, the information will be in the description box below. Don't forget, guys, to hit the notification bell, because I do live and I do upload quite often. And the raffle ends today, okay? But this reading is timeless. So if you're watching this after today, the 16th of May, the day that I'm uploading it, then I probably have a raffle for that week. But if you are, to enter, subscribe, comment down below. And what you can do is just go to the community post, and I have some pictures there. I'm sorry, not some pictures. I have a poll going on of what you can choose, right? To have your prize be, because I just want to make you guys 150% happy, okay? So just look out for that. And I will go to the next pile. But I just want to tell you, I hope you guys are happy, you're safe, feel love, okay? And if you need anything, just reach out, even if it's just a chit chat, okay? So that was your reading. Love and light, guys. Bye. Okay. Hi guys, how are you? So if you chose pile 3, the beautiful stillness card. Okay, so this connection is stuck, not moving, at a standstill. But when I'm looking at this card, there's a stillness here, yes. But I really don't feel there's a stillness here, because you guys want to be in a stillness. I see this beautiful swan, and I'm feeling like you guys want to be together. I don't feel that the two of you want to be apart, maybe because of what's going on in the world right now. The two of you are in, let's say, separate areas, and you guys can't be together. Or you guys might be going through individual issues and you're working through your problems, but you guys definitely want to be together. I see magic in this connection, even though this card says stillness. Okay, so before I really dig deep into this reading on what does your person fear the most in this connection, if you can close your eyes and picture yourself surrounded by warm white light. And the reason why I say this, guys, is because I want to tap into the highest vibrational energy between you and your person. And the white light helps keep your energy, okay, clear, and it also blocks out any kind of negative energy as well. Because remember, we only want to get energy from the divine, even though this is a shadow here. Oh, you know what? I hear a plane. Your person might be messaging you. So this stillness might be broken soon. Even though there is a shadow here, I'm still getting the messages from the divine, okay? So I would like you to open up your eyes and let's get started. So what does your person fear the most in this connection? What are they so fearful of? Let's find out. Doubt. Okay. Maybe this person has doubts on whether or not this will work. I feel like they definitely want to be with you. They want to communicate, but there is a stillness here. There is a halt. And they might doubt that things will work out. Maybe there's a stillness here because there's a lot of things that are going on, right, in your own individual lives. Maybe they just feel that right now this connection just might not work. It just might be, you know, too difficult for the both of you. But your person is afraid that this connection may not work out. And I honestly feel that they do feel very highly about you. They do want to be with you. But yet, they're fearful as to how this can happen. There might be some hurdles here, guys, as to why there's a stillness. Let me see if I can find out a little bit more detail. Also, I feel like your person is very emotional because we have the moon here. So your connection might be heavily affected by the moon cycles. Okay? So look at the moon cycles. I feel like this is something that's really particular to your connection. Okay? The moon cycles might have play a big role on how your connection progresses. I feel like when there's a full moon, the energy might be very strong, okay? But in a new moon, you might almost seem to wonder, like, what is going on here? But regardless, there is a feeling and a fear of doubt. Okay, so because of the fact that your person is doubting, okay, and they might be disconnected from you right now, they actually have a fear that you might actually sell out on them and leave them. So there's an aspect where I do feel your person really does want to be with you. Absolutely. However, they are really afraid that if they keep this disconnect for too long, that you might just move on. So there is a particular reason here as to why your person is not in this connection right now. There's a blockage here. Your person might be away for work, okay? They might have had to have traveled. The two of you might live in different countries. There's a big blockage here, a big blockage. And you guys can't be together, but then again, this person still feels like there's a disconnect. Maybe one or both of you are going through something severe right now, and you're not talking as much. But regardless, you're both extremely emotional and are drowning in your tears. Okay? The both of you are very emotional and want to be together, but you can't. Maybe there's one partner here who's involved with someone else, and you guys basically had to pause your connection. Maybe this person is getting a divorce and they're like, listen, I want to be with you, but right now is not the best time because I'm going through a really nasty divorce and I don't want to make things worse for me or also for you. So we will have to visit this in the future. Maybe your person is fighting addictions or you're fighting addictions. And so therefore there's a disconnect right now because the addiction might be too much to deal with this connection as well. So maybe your person is doing the selfless thing and allowing either them to heal or you to heal as well. But they're afraid that you're going to leave them, that you're going to sell out on them, and that when they want to be with you, you're going to be unavailable. That is a big, big fear of this person. A huge fear. This stillness is getting to them. And that's why I feel, you see the car honking, the plane. I feel like if you've not heard from this person in a long time, I do feel that you might suddenly get a message from them out of the blue. Maybe you guys are twins, okay? And you guys have been in separation for a long time. You might suddenly hear a message from them because they're afraid that if they let too much time pass, okay, that this connection it's going to end and you're going to be unavailable. You may have moved on to someone else. So they don't want to lose you. And they don't want to get to this point. They don't want to get to this point where they're pitiful, where they're begging you to be with them. I honestly feel, guys, there is a reason why the two of you are split. You guys are split. Okay? You're not together right now. It's a halt. Very small percentage of you guys are still communicating, but a majority of you guys are not. Your person wants to communicate. The fear is this disconnect has gone on too long. But the both of you want to be with one another. You are pining over them, they're pining over you, but why is you guys not talking? I need to clarify this. Hold on a minute. Why are the two of you not talking? What happened here? And for that, I'm going to go back. I told you I bought so many decks from this person. I am going to go into this because it's right over here. Why are the two of you not, Spirit, why are they not talking? Pile 3. Why is there a stillness here? I did not do this for any of the other piles, but I feel like I have to for your pile. Why is there a stillness, Spirit? Give me the answers that I seek. This is a tarot deck. That's the only one that I have that's close over here. Why is there a stillness? It's burdens. Okay. It's you guys are dealing with burdens. That's what that is. Okay, so I was correct. But your person does want to reach out with the Page of Wands. They're curious. Okay? And possibly even come towards you, Knight of Wands. Okay, the reason why the two of you are not together right now is because of burdens. Remember, I was like, I think maybe the two of you are going through something very intense. You're going through something very intense. One or both of you are going through something extremely intense. It could have been a death in the family. It could be an illness. It could be maybe someone is actually going through an addiction. Okay, it could be some mental issues. It could be a divorce. Regardless, you'll know what this issue is. There's a heavy burden here that's preventing the both of you from being together, but your person is fearing this disconnect is taking too long, and therefore you might just pick up and walk away and sell out on them and be unavailable by the time that they're ready to return. So most likely it's your person that is the one that's in this heavy burden energy. Most likely. It's probably not you. Okay, so let's see a little bit more here. Give me the Truth Spirit. Whoa, a lot. It's okay. Okay, so they feel foolish, okay? They feel foolish because I'll tell you the truth, they're in these heavy burdens, but they really want you. I mean, like, your person, remember what I told you here, Knight of Wands. Page of Wands is very, 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 like, you know, that's like a sexy message kind of, you know, you send fireworks to your person's things there. And the Knight of Wands, that's a very sensual person here. Okay, they're just not ready yet to make a commitment by talking just yet, Two of Swords, but I honestly feel they will be coming because they do miss you heavily and they really want to balance things out and reconcile. Okay, they do. They feel foolish right now for not being able to come towards you. So whatever problem that they have or you have is huge. Okay, and what they're really trying to do, guys, is I feel like your person is trying to really manipulate the situation so that way they can come towards you faster. Okay, so whatever it is that's going on that's like cray-cray, they're trying to really manipulate this situation here so they can come towards you. I feel like your person lusts after you. They want you. They just cannot be with you at this present moment in time because of the fact that they're dealing with something so heavy. They kind of had to be like, I got to take a step back, okay? I do feel this is a divine connection with justice. Number 11, you two might be twins in a separation problem here, in a separation issue. Okay, so what can you do here? I honestly feel maybe give this person space because with the birds chirping and the plane and the car honking, your person, I think, is going to come towards you with a message soon. Maybe give it a couple of months, the longest, okay? And they do want to honor this souled contract that they have here with you. I really feel there's a lot of energy here between the both of you. Even though you are not together in the 3D, I feel like there's a lot of 5D energy here where your person really, 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 really wants to be with you. And I think you guys are already in union in 5D to begin with, okay? So I really feel here that give your person space, love them from afar, love them unconditionally, raise your vibration. When you raise your vibration, your person's vibration is also raised as well, okay? So give it some time, loves. Give it some time, okay? Allow things to unfold. And I really feel that they will return, okay? But don't force it because already they're trying to manipulate it. You might be trying to manipulate the situation to work in your favor to get them to come to you faster, but don't do that because this, to me, I feel is divine timed, okay? So when it's ready, oh my God, I just split the deck. Look what's here, the star. Wow. And right after that, the sun. Okay. So I just said this is divinely guided, right? And that's the star's energy. I split this deck literally, and here's the star, and then there's the sun. So you can't, the two of you are not going to come back into alignment until it's universally ready, until there's a universal alignment here. That is so funny. Wow. But don't worry. There's better times ahead here with the sun. Okay? So really, guys, really, 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 okay? Take a breather. Allow this person space. The divine is doing this connection, okay? Divine is steering this. Not you, not this person. They were being called to go in a different direction right now to heal on their own problems. You don't want to deal with a person who's got all these burdens, do you? All right? You might be wanting to help them, but let them heal so they can be whole and healthy for you. So you do, that way the both of you can have a really long, beautiful, stable connection. Okay? So if this reading resonated with you, please comment down below, like, share, and subscribe. If you'd like a personal reading, the information will be in the description box below. Don't forget, guys, hit the notification bell so you can be notified of when I go live and when I upload. And Raffle, this reading is timeless. This reading is timeless. However, okay, if you are watching this on the 16th when I upload it, okay, you can still enter the raffle for this week. Check out the community board, I have a poll going on what you will win. I'm letting you guys vote on the prize that you want the most, okay, to make you guys happy. I'll pick out the lucky winner this week, the following week. If you're watching this after, I probably will have another raffle, okay, in that week as well. But all you have to do is just subscribe and comment down below, okay? So I wish you all peace, love, and happiness. Remember, just because this is a trigger, this is meant to heal, give you some insight as to why this person might be acting a little off, okay? I love each and every one of you. Love and light, guys. Bye.